Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Stansel and I will be your instructor for your microbiology online lab course. What I want to do in this orientation video is first off just introduce myself, and then also I want to go briefly through the syllabus and also show you around the Moodle website. This will help to ensure that you know where to find everything this semester and you know what's going to be expected of you this semester. So first off, this is a look at our Moodle website. Now, this view is going to look slightly different from what you have when you do access it. But what you'll find is that our course is going to be divided into weekly content sections. And at the very start of the course, there is an introductory section, which is going to give you some important, valuable information about what to expect in this course. So if I just scroll down the page a little bit, you can see there's an introduction from myself. But then also, this is where you're going to find the syllabus for the course. So starting out, it is really important that you download that syllabus and you look through that syllabus carefully, making sure that you are aware of all the course policies. And I'm going to take a look at that syllabus right now. So I've opened it up here in another tab. And up at the top of the syllabus is where you're going to find all of my contact information. As I said, my name is Dr. Stansel, and I will be your contact for this course. You can email me at any time and I will get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. If you've sent me an email and you haven't gotten a response and you've given it a little bit of time, if you'd like to send me a text message, you're welcome to do that as well. Again, I will respond to your inquiries as quickly as I possibly can. Email is going to be the most effective way to actually reach me and get a quick response. When you do email me though, please make sure that you include your name and also the course that you're asking about or referring to. And if you text, that's going to be really helpful as well to include that information there. Now, this course itself is entirely online. It's really important that you have a reliable internet connection that you're going to be able to use for the assignments. And it's also important that you have access to a computer. If you're trying to do all of the coursework on a mobile device like a tablet or a phone, unfortunately you probably are going to run into some problems with the technology. So definitely have access to a computer so that you can complete the assignments that we're going to be doing. Now, if I just scroll down a little bit, I want to talk about the assessments for the course, or the grading policy. For this course, we are going to have some assignments, some lab assignments. Those will be interactive lab activities, and those are going to make up 60% of your overall course grade. And then we will also have 40% of our course grade devoted to exams. So between the lab assignments and the exams, we'll have our 100% for the course, and then the grades are going to be assigned according to the standard TSTC grading breakdown, which you can see on this slide here. Now, a few things to keep in mind is that it's weekly modules that we're dealing with, and it is really important that you complete all assignments. If you miss assignments, that is going to be really detrimental to your overall course grade. So definitely keep up with the deadlines. Our deadlines are going to be on Friday nights, and you can work on the assignments throughout the week. So if you could submit them early, that would certainly be recommended, but definitely get them in by the Friday deadline. If you do have an emergency that arises and comes up, definitely reach out to me and let me know. The sooner you can let me know, and ideally ahead of time before the deadline, if you can let me know, the better able I'm going to be to actually be able to work with you on that. So definitely don't hesitate to reach out to me if there is a need. As far as the textbook for the course, there is not a textbook for this course actually. For this course, we're going to be completing interactive online labs. So there's a website, it's called Latenight Labs. It's mentioned here in the syllabus, and it's also included on the Moodle website. And that site is going to include all of the lab activities. There is a fee associated with that, so you will need to be prepared to pay that fee and register for our class site there. And you can see the class section code in the syllabus and also posted on Moodle. Just to slide down to the very last page, I just want to briefly show you the schedule for the course at this time. So as you can see, it's all divided into weeks. We have 15 weeks in the course. And most weeks we are going to have a lab activity, an interactive lab on the Latenight Labs website that's going to be due on Friday night. For 3 of the weeks, though, we will have an exam. That exam is going to be in Moodle, and it will also be due on Friday night. So all the deadlines are Friday nights, and all of the assignments for the week, whether it's a lab activity or whether it is an exam, it can be completed anytime throughout that week. So from Saturday really up until Friday night for credit. So we just need to really make sure we keep up with these deadlines. I would recommend that you print this final page of the syllabus just so that you can post it somewhere that you're going to be able to refer to it often. Otherwise, you could take these deadlines, you can transfer them onto a personal calendar like on your phone. That might be helpful as well. Now, if we go back to our Moodle site, just scrolling down, this is where I clicked on to get the syllabus. There's also a 1-page schedule here that you could print from there. And you do have your information for Late Night Labs registration. Again, Late Night Labs is absolutely required because this is where we're going to be going to complete all of our interactive labs, which is 60% of your course grade. So as soon as you can get registered for that, the better. I believe the cost is around $60. And you can use the section code that you see listed here to register for our course-specific site. And just follow the link here, and that will take you to the proper location. Now, as far as what to expect each week, if I just click on week 1 so you can get an idea. All weekly assignments, again, Friday night, 11:59 p.m., that's when they're going to be due. And so each week I'm going to have an announcement here, and I'll send it out to you as well that tells you these are the labs that we're doing this week. And you need to go to Late Night Labs to do that. So you can see that for week 1, the introductory activity is actually your show activity for the course. So the sooner you can get that done, the sooner I can verify your show status for financial aid purposes. So that's very important. But in addition to that, we just need to get logged in, make sure that we do it early in the week so that we can take care of any little technical issues that we might have just with running the interactive content. And for all of our weekly assignments, since we don't have a textbook, I may post supplemental material here. So this might be in the form of a video or a couple videos. There might be a really short reading assignment to kind of go along with it. But this is where we're going to find kind of the supplemental background information to support the activities that you're doing on the Late Night Labs website. Now, if we go to Late Night Labs, this is a look at our course in Late Night Labs. Again, your view is going to look a little bit different from my view, but when you go and you register for our class using the section code, you're going to see our weekly assignments listed. Now, unfortunately, they're not all listed in order that we're going to do them. So depending on the activity, you may need to scroll down the page a little bit to actually find it. So starting out, you're going to be doing the introduction activity. So that's this one here. And if I click on that, just to give you an idea of how it's going to show up to you, it's going to take a few moments to load, but then once it loads, it's going to kind of automatically get started for you. And this introductory activity is going to really guide you through what to expect, how to use the website, where the different resources are located at. So you will have a manual here that will include a lot of useful information for the experiments, a little bit of background information. It will have your procedures. It's also going to be where you would be recording data. And so these are the assignments that you're doing. You will be collecting data, you will be manipulating laboratory equipment, and you will be reporting your results or analyzing your results with some questions that it does ask you as you go through the assignment. There is no time limit on the assignment, so definitely take your time when you go through these and very carefully collect your data, very carefully and thoughtfully answer any questions that are presented to you. When you get your grade, it will first off be in Late Night Labs, and then I will have to manually transfer that over to Moodle, which I'll try to do within a few days of the deadline of the assignment, but just know that that grade is not going to automatically show up in Moodle right away. So that's how we're going to be doing this course. If you have any questions at all throughout the course, know that I am here to help you. I will answer your questions as quickly as I possibly can, and I look forward to working with you and having a great semester.